so much. Hey, you guys look wonderful out here. You know, I took a look as I was walking on the stage and I thought, it looks like Grindr in 3D. You got a sea of gays, a couple of straight people just checking it out. Like this couple over here, I see you. Malm, are you familiar with the term beard? Okay. So I'm obviously the poster boy for the ultimate dad bod, as you can see. Which according to BuzzFeed, they say that having a dad bod should make me a real catch. But thank God we've never lowered our standards in the gay community. Which is why I'm 45 and still single. Turns out the kind of guys I'm trying to attract aren't really into man boobs. Or any boobs, for that matter. So, yesterday was National Coming Out Day. Really excited for that. Yeah, National Coming Out Day. It's just weird and very hard once you realize that you're gay, having to come out to your family. But my dad was the actual worst. He just didn't want to believe it. I was like, Dad, I'm gay. And he's like, okay. Huh. What? Ooh, okay. Is that something you can get out of, son? I was like, it's weird that you thought it was like a gym membership. It's like, well, Dad, I signed up for the free 30-day trial and I forgot to cancel. And he was so frustrated. He just looked at me and said, well, that's why you never sign up for the free trial. It's weird coming out to your family because, especially I came out like when I was much older. I was 33 when I actually came out. And it's weird coming out to your family because it's like, don't act like you didn't know. Because when I was a kid and my brother would ask me to go outside and play catch, I just wanted to stay inside and watch the Smurfs. The Smurfs. A village of shirtless men, all wearing tight white pants and answering to a bearded guy they called Papa. There was brainy, clumsy, jokey, vanity, grouchy, and handy. That is not a cartoon. Those are the 6 stages of gay grief, which also normally ends in a handy. Very weird that was a thing. So I don't know if you heard this, but it's now illegal to send unsolicited nudes in Texas. It's illegal to send unsolicited nudes in Texas. Is there anything more 2019 than outline an unwanted dick pic? Like, why is this your first move? You can't say hello. You can't buy me a drink. You can't confess to secretly having a wife and kids like all the other guys I meet. It's like, can you imagine how irritated Alexander Graham Bell would be if he knew that his invention was being used to send unwanted dick pics? Great Scott, Watson! Did you just send me a heliograph of your whore pipe? Do you remember how difficult it was to send a dick pic back in the 1990s? Like you stumble home from the bar a little drunk, and you're like, wow, that Jim was really a nice guy. I should send him a 5x7 glossy of my penis to really seal the deal. Now, where's my camera? Click. Wine, 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 wine. Click. Wine, 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 wine. Then you've got to wait a couple of weeks until you get the pictures back. It's like, oh, damn it, my finger was in that one. At least I hope that was my finger. Oh, I guess I'll take it again. Then you have to actually call the guy. Hey, yeah, how you doing? Yeah, this is Brian from the bar a couple months ago. Yeah, the one with the dad bod. Can I get your address? Yeah, I need to know you something. Today it's easy. You stumble in drunk, it's like snap, send, holy shit, what have I done? So I hated when I was a kid, I hated going shopping with my mom for clothes. She would always take me to JCPenney. And she'd be like, no, Brian, put back those Jordache jeans. Those are for good-looking popular kids. Here, go try on these Husky jeans. Husky? JCPenney Husky jeans. Husky. Is that really the best name for insecure fat kid jeans? Like, was Lardass already trademarked? Where in America were fat kids getting so confident or cocky that the CEO at JCPenney was like, we really need to knock those butter slugs down a peg. Name their jeans Husky. That'll show them. So now I shop at Zara. Zara's that high fashion hipster store in the mall where everything only comes in 2 sizes. Sock puppet and pocket gay. I'm more of a middle-aged, self-loathing gay who likes to water-size my meals. They don't really have that size at Zara. I walked up to the sales guy and I was like, hey, do you have a big and tall section? And he immediately blocked me on Grindr. Navigating those apps is confusing. Like, you can say in your bio that you're not looking for a hookup, but your profile picture is just your left nipple and the carefully placed outline of your package. And then the About Me says your favorite book is the Bible. Who the hell are you trying to attract? I had a guy hit me up the other day and he's like, hey, I'm into you. I'm a chubby chaser. A chubby chaser. A chubby chaser. Just a guy out there chasing some chub. And I was horrified. No, not because he called me fat, but because chaser implies I might have to run. I'm not doing that. So I've really thought about deleting all those dating apps and just hanging out with some redneck homophobes instead. Because those guys always know where to find gays. It's like, you want to go queer hunting? And I'm like, yes, queen! I mean, heck yeah. Yeah, let's go eat some, damn it, I meant kick some ass. So I had a really bad hookup the other night with a millennial, because hooking up at 45 is hard. And so it didn't go well, and I left his basement apartment, walked out the parking lot to find that my car had been towed. So I had to walk back. Hey, I know we both agreed to never talk about what just happened, but can I get a ride? Of course, he didn't have a car, and I'm not riding one of those damn scooters they have on the streets. But don't worry about it, I got a ride. His mom was still home. How are you 28 and you don't have a car? Can we just all agree to stop hooking up if you don't own a reliable mode of transportation? Because there's nothing more awkward than trying to drive someone home after sex. Like, what do you talk about? So, what's your name? You know, it doesn't always go this well. This is going pretty well. I was at a club the other night, and this old guy jumped up in the back of the room, and he said, "Aw, shit, are you one of those faggot comics?" So I looked at him, and I said, "Hey, promise you'd be supportive, Dad." It's weird, when I was 16, my mom sent me to conversion therapy. She was like, "Honey, because you like other boys, here's what's gonna happen. The doctor's gonna hook these wires up to your brain, and he's gonna shock the hell out of you until you stop it." And so my therapist hooked wires to my brain and just went ahead with performing electroshock therapy, which of course didn't work because I'm still gay and now a little kinky. My counselor sat down with me. He's like, here's 3 things. I'm going to tell you 3 things. There's 3 things you got to do to be straight. Number 1, you got to play football. So you think that me playing a sport with other jocks in tight, thin pants and then showering with them in a locker room as they near their sexual prime is going to make me straight? I mean, I hate to bust your bubble, Doc, but I don't think that's going to work. Okay. Number 2, you got to watch straight porn. Can you imagine handing that prescription to your mom? Claritin D, Xanax, oh. And I tried. I was like, okay, I'll give it a go. But, like, I don't understand it. Who makes these things? Like, number 1, I couldn't follow the plot. 2, there was no tour de force acting performance. And 3, get this, no musical numbers. It's like, why would I want to do that? Then he said, number 3, you need to hit on women. I was like, okay. And I don't know how. I guess I'll use what I learned from watching the straight porn. Do you know how hard it is to find a broken down van full of cheerleaders on the side of Central Expressway? So I hit on the first woman that I was comfortable hitting on, my 60-year-old pharmacist, Gail. She was like, hey there, can I help you? I was like, yeah, do you know where the condoms are? She's like, I sure do. And I said, yeah, I bet you do. You're naughty. You're a naughty girl. Now, can you imagine how weird it would be if gay parents sent their straight kids to therapy to turn them gay? Well, Timmy, your 2 dads say that you're a well-adjusted athlete with lots of friends, but just give me a couple of sessions and you'll be listening to Madonna in the dark and crying yourself to sleep like the rest of us. All you gotta do is memorize the lyrics to this magical song. Okay. Mamma mia. Here I go again. My. How can I resist you? So when I was a kid, I was always told I needed to pray the gay away. Dear baby Jesus, please help me to stop being gay. But wait, I have a question. If you don't want me to be gay, why are all the angels in the Bible really hot dudes with perfect 8-packs? Is there no cheese in heaven? And if there's not, is it even heaven at all? Eating hard is really difficult too. I was at a Mexican restaurant the other day and I ate a tostada the size of a human baby. The waitress comes out to me and she says, oh my God, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, why? Well, I've worked here for 27 years and I've never seen anyone finish the whole thing. Marlene! You gotta come see this! Yeah, bring the goddamn Polaroid, the birthday sombrero! Was the mariachi band really necessary? Why yes, could you please lean in and play the Mexican hat dance in my ear to celebrate my sick, disgusting shame? But I'm not ashamed, not anymore. I've learned that it does actually get better when you learn to love yourself and accept who you are. I mean, we still go through a lot of weird shit. Like the first time you're with an older guy and he calls you daddy. Am I the daddy? I'm the daddy. But I've realized 3 very important things. that a lot of people never get to. I've learned this. I may be old, and I may be fat, and I'm definitely gay, but I will always know how to rock a pair of JCPenney Husky jeans. Thank you, everybody. I'm Brian Kennedy. Thank you so much.
Was he not fabulous? I love that Brian Kennedy. Yeah.
I was cheated by you, and I think you know when. So I made up my mind it must come to an end. Look at me now, will I ever learn? I don't know how, but I suddenly lose control. There's a fire within my soul. Just one look and I can hear a bell ring. One more look and I forget everything. Whoa, mamma mia, here I go again. My, how can I resist ya? Mamma mia, does it show again?